Recording?
We often celebrate medical professionals because of their scientific knowledge, breakthroughs, and most importantly, their penchant for effectively taking care of patients. Many students, including myself, interested in pursuing a career in medicine, often attribute their motivation for doing so to their desire to help others. And a defining quality of many medical professionals today is this ability to develop interpersonal relationships with their patients to provide them with the proper treatment because they care about helping them. Now, the big pharmaceutical industry has much in common with medical professionals by housing large-scale scientific research and contributing to medical discoveries. However, a key difference between pharmaceutical companies and medical professionals is that big pharma does not truly care for people or patients the way that medical professionals do. Big pharmaceutical companies create more clients than cures, as they have shifted their focus towards generating profits, demonstrated by their advertising and their spending. Big pharmaceutical companies prioritize the creation of clients by convincing people that they have a need or medical issue requiring medication as a solution. Strategies to accomplish this include direct-to-consumer or DTC marketing through television, radio, and digital media advertisements designed to make people aware of and active in pursuing further information about the drugs that are being marketed. To illustrate the impact of DTC marketing, a November 2019 Drug Watch report stated that drugs with DTC ads had 9 times more prescriptions than those that did not. And in 2015, companies spent a record-breaking $5.4 billion on DTC ads alone. In the same year, Americans spent a record $457 billion on prescription drugs. Furthermore, for every dollar spent on advertising to consumers, sales of prescription drugs rose $4.40. These increased marketing efforts lead to increased demand for drugs and overprescription of medication that may not be necessary or has marginal benefits in comparison to the risks and side effects. Thus, big pharmaceutical companies generate clients by creating a perception of need, which then requires their medication as the solution. Additionally, pharmaceutical companies are private for-profit entities and thus prioritize increasing sales and profits over improving quality of life. The pharmaceutical industry argues that it must compensate for the cost of research and development, or R&D, which leads to sharp increases in drug prices over time. However, drug costs in the United States are significantly higher than those in other Western countries, with list prices in other Western countries and other developed countries averaging a mere 41% of U.S. net drug prices, according to a health affairs study in 2017. Thus, fewer patients are able to access or purchase the drugs that they need due to the excessively high cost of treatment. In this sense, raising prices to generate greater profits is actually counterintuitive to what the purpose of the pharmaceutical industry should be: to discover and administer cures accessible to all who need them. It was also found by Health Affairs that the premiums pharmaceutical companies earn generate substantially more than what they spend globally on research and development. So where is all of this surplus money going? As the drug companies increase their prices, according to the Drug Watch report, they simultaneously spend much more on sales and marketing than they do on research and development. Where they allocate their money exposes pharmaceutical companies' true priorities: in marketing to generate greater profitability rather than in seeking treatments and making them affordable. Because big pharmaceutical companies have shifted their resources away from research and development and towards marketing to drive greater profitability and produce revenue, they entice people to become clients, dependent on them for treatments of potentially marginal benefit, rather than in providing essential and affordable therapies. While pharmaceutical companies and the industry itself has contributed to some fantastic medical outcomes, at what cost will the American people, the clients, all of us, continue to feed big pharmaceuticals piggy banks?